Welcome everyone to the live stream. Today we're going to be working on backgrounds for Japanese Class Crush Part 2. I hope you're all very comfortable in your chairs or your couches. I've got myself a nice cup of jasmine tea ready to go. It smells delicious. So soothing, so calm. Okay. So here we are. This background is one that's not actually for the video. I was trying to mess around earlier with trying to make my backgrounds not look like the worst thing ever. So yeah. Did Jollies win next game? Yeah, Jollies will be the next game. We can put that on here. Hello, Demonify. Welcome. We are calm. Grab your form batons in the elephant position and move your head like an elephant trying to get a peanut. Yes. Okay. But yeah, this background is one that I was trying to do backgrounds better because I want them to be better. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Cherry Blossom. I'm doing just fine. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, maybe someday I'll have good backgrounds, but right now it just looks like this, like poop. All right, time to open up the actual one that we left off on, which was, which one? I didn't even have the other thing open up. Oh, right. There we go. Alrighty then, the next background is for shot 66, 67, 73, 74, and 75. How economic. Alrighty then, so go to my single panels here, find shot 66. Or 66. Does that even tell me anything? I don't know if it does. 67, it's a close-up version. 73. 73. Why would I use that for 73? Oh, because, yeah, that's where my face would be. There we go, 75. That's what I want. I want 75. That's stupid. Did I follow you on Twitter? Are you Misa on Twitter? I think 2 people followed me at the same time that you said I did. But we don't have to be like mutual follows for you to like post the picture on your Twitter and then just at me. Like if you Hello Noxy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Cherry Blossom. What I'm saying is if you just like make a post like you've been doing, but if you at me, then I can share your art as well. And instead of it just being you sending me like your fan art that you've done, I can whatchamacallit, retweet it, and then your art can get seen by anybody that's following me as well, which admittedly wouldn't be that many people, but like, you know, it'd be nice. Okay, so this is the background that I gotta do. This is too much. Okay, it's still too hot. My tea's still too hot. I can't drink it. That's upsetting. I want to drink my tea. But the tea is too hot to drink. Post your any tips for animating? You're losing straight lately. You're a what? Any tips for animating? I've got plenty of tips for animating, but I think it'll be a lot more helpful and hands-on in maybe like a week or two, because I'm getting really close to having all the backgrounds done, and then I'll be working on the animations anyhow, and then you'll be able to see exactly how I tackle it. But any tips for animating? What exactly would you want tips for? You know, it always would be more helpful for me to know exactly kind of what you're struggling with, because I'm pretty sure I could just ramble forever about just generic tips. But if you've got sort of an idea on like what's got you stuck, that's more helpful for the both of us. Hey, I wish I could draw too, Jay. Maybe what app to use or what line arts I suggest? Alright, well, as far as what applications to use, I don't think... Alright, there's certain like aspects to animation that you can like carry over between any program. So like what program you use won't really affect one way or the other, like the quality of the content that you're making. But if I had to like recommend anything to like start off with, I think I use Clip Studio Paint, and Clip Studio Paint is one that costs money, but I do feel like it's got what you need to pretty much get the basics of animation down. If you have the ability to get Flash, I think that one's probably pretty beginner friendly as well. There's a I did talk about in a video. I need to go back and find that, maybe relink that here. But there was a, oh yeah, I did talk about that on stream. There's a whole chart full of programs that are like similar to Adobe products that someone made on Twitter. And if you're really looking for stuff to do animation with, I think looking on that chart is like a good way to find programs to use. It's just weird to kind of recommend those, I feel like, because like just saying what program should I use, I feel like is a tough one, because whatever program you use won't really add or detract. Like if you spend, you know, the thousands of dollars you would have to have Toon Boom, having Toon Boom doesn't make you a better animator. Like, it's got powerful tools you can use, but like you still have to do a bunch of the other legwork to get there. So give me just a second to get this like little background line down, and I can relink that that big chart in the description for this video again. So once I tidy this up, and there we go. That's probably fine. All right, cool. Give me just a second to go and find that again. I don't remember which stream it was that I was talking about. I should have bookmarked it. That's what I should have done. I should have bookmarked it. I definitely retweeted it on my profile, and I don't think I do too much on Twitter, so it shouldn't be hard to find again. And then I'll bookmark it, so that way I always have it bookmarked. Oh no, there's the cake. Remember the cake, guys? Remember the cake? Remember when everything being cake was a meme? Alrighty then. So I bookmarked it, and then I forgot to actually link the tweet. Alright, cool. Got it bookmarked. It's one of my 2 bookmarks. We're gonna copy link to this tweet again. Copy to clipboard, get back to the live stream, edit the description, and then it'll be right here at the top of the description. All right, and then that's saved. So if you guys refresh, Bug Snacks, if you guys refresh the stream, then it should pop right up in the description. But just in case, I can come back here, and it doesn't look like it was letting me copy paste that. Let me see if I can't copy paste it again in here, just to like do the quick like rundown, I guess. So if we're talking about solely animation, we can come down into this little corner here where this is Adobe Animate and different programs that they say you can use for animating as well. So get my like yellow pencil going here and turn that off. So this is what I use. I use Clip Studio EX right here, and that's got like really simple animation software. I believe it says the blue dots. Yeah, the blue dots are free. So all the ones that here have yellow dots, you have to pay for. I tried using OpenTunes like a while ago, but I haven't gone back to like check that one out. But that one and Blender are free. OpenTunes, I think, is like a variant of the software that Ghibli is supposed to use when they do their stuff. So it might not be super beginner friendly, but like you'll be able to do animations with that. And then here's Krita, Pencil 2D, and Fire Alpaca, also programs I have not yet tried. Maybe one day on stream we can like see what we can do with those. Maybe one day on stream. Yeah, I don't know how long it would take to download those. Let me see, actually. Let me see. Krita's professional free open source painting program. How do you do? You know what? Forget it. We're gonna download Krita. You can download Krita on Steam. That's interesting. Or on the Windows Store, or I can just use this downloader. All right, cool. We're just gonna use this downloader that came out June 18th, and that's getting Krita ready to go. While Krita's doing its thing, let's see if I can't get OpenTunes over here. I can slide this off the stream if it asks me to like log in or do something. Bugsnax is a game that's coming out on the PlayStation 5, and it just looks goofy. Yep, we're downloading OpenTunes. Terms of use, I agree. Alright, so there's OpenTunes. Alright, so OpenTunes and Krita are both now there. on my computer. Or they should be. Yeah, let me hang on. Edit. We're gonna change the stream today. Today the stream's gonna be it's still Sunday work stream, but today's stream is gonna be trying out free art programs for chat. There we go. And then I really need to change the thumbnail, but I don't know. I don't think it turns you into... I mean, I think it does, actually. Yeah, it says you are what you eat, so I think it does turn you into food at some point. It turns you into the bug snacks. But I don't think we've seen anything besides that, like, goofy kind of premise. Which is interesting. How do I get back to my... There we go. Animation streaming. That's what I want. And then give me that. There we go. All right, cool. Cool. So, Krita is installing currently. I accept the licensing terms. Make that folder. Shell integration. Component to provide thumbnails and file okay. Yeah, Krita, install. All right, Krita is currently installing. And then we've got OpenTunes over here. I think I have to take that off of this screen just in case. All right, so we've got OpenTunes and Krita installing. Yep, please do OpenTunes in English. I accept the agreement. What's happening? So what's happening, Peps, is instead of just saying, yeah, here's some free programs, we're going to see what we can do with the free programs. Just do like a quick little blast through right now and see, you know, what's going on. So for the next 2 hours, this is more of a chill stream than a work stream, so I'll probably change that too. And we're just going to try out free art programs. So if anybody has any questions or wants to know what's going on with different free art programs, today we're actually going to see what they offer. All right, so we got Krita, we got OpenTunes is free. I've already got Blender, but I don't think we've really got the time to try and do like learn 2D animation for Blender. And then what else is there? Pencil 2D and Fire Alpaca. Let me grab those. Pencil 2D is one. Open source animation software. Download now. Download it for Windows. All right, so Pencil 2D is in a zip file. Interesting. And then the last one's Fire Alpaca. All right, so first and foremost, in downloading all of these, I feel totally safe and secure putting them on my computer. So it does not feel like going to get any of these free ones is sketchy or anything. So that's nice. All right, so OpenTunes, scene name. Okay. All right, let's try closing that. Okay, cool. That's closed. Fire Alpaca is going. Get Pencil 2D, show in folder. We can just extract that here. Extracting. Also, all of these are downloading really fast. These are all downloading super fast. It's not taking like any time. Fire Alpaca's taking a minute, but like I think yep, Krita, OpenTunes, and Pencil 2D all downloaded in like half a second. So that's neat. Let me. Fire Alpaca is still taking its time. All right, so chat, what do we want to start with? Do we want to try and see what Krita's like? Pencil 2D, Fire Alpaca. or OpenTunes? Actually, no, Fire Alpaca is still like waiting. So we've got Krita right now, Pencil 2D, and OpenTunes downloaded, and we're not going to do Blender. And I could show people Clip Studio if they wanted to, but we're already in Clip Studio. So what do we got? What do we got? I'll leave it up to chat to decide. They're kind of bugged and kind of snack. You try to catch them in your trap. Also, jasmine tea is just really good. Like, really, really good. Like, really good. Like, Uncle Ira was right. Alright, Fire Alpaca is ready for me to start installing, I think. Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, Fire Alpaca, setup in English, always have the same thing, do that. Fire Alpaca, please, install. And then bip bap boop. And that's done. Fire Alpaca is installed now. Alright. So it didn't take even like a minute for any of these to install. Did Noxie leave? Ah, did Noxie leave? Is Noxie gone? Okay, well, we're still gonna try these out. We're gonna give these a wing, see what they can do. All right. Let's start with OpenTunes. There it is. Oh, okay, Noxie's here. Have I tried cranberry and pomegranate tea? One of the best teas out there. I have not tried that yet. I'll be sure to add that to my list though. All right, so upon startup, OpenTunes popped up this little window here. Current project, sandbox, new project. We can create a scene name. It's gonna save in this directory here. We can choose the resolution for our camera. We've got width, the aspect ratio there, the resolution, units, DPI, frame rate. All right, cool. Cool. Jollies isn't scary. Okay. All right, so camera size, let's go with just a standard 1920 by 1080 camera, and we can call the scene name testing 1 2 3. All right, cool. So this is pretty similar to how Toon Boom's scene layout opens when you first start that up. But again, Toon Boom is like hundreds of dollars a month or thousands of dollars for the full program, whereas OpenTunes is free. So let's see here. New project. I guess sandbox is fine. We'll create scene. See what that does. Oh, go and eat at Jollibee's? Alrighty then. So we are in OpenTunes. We are looking at some software. It looks like we've got the camera there. We can zoom in and out. We can rearrange our kind of thing here. All right, I've moved the palette off of the space, I think, which is not what I wanted to do. Let me see if I can't move that back. All right, put that in there. All right, this is a lot. This is actually a lot. So if I ever told anybody, haha, here you go, I'm sorry. All right, so let's see if we can't do just some basics. Let's see if we can't just do some simple thing. Here's a brush tool here. We've got animate tool, selection tool, brush tool, geometric tool, fill tool, paintbrush tool. That's an eraser. Tape tool? What is this? Finger tool, style picker, RGB picker, ruler, control point editor, zoom tool, hand tool, and expand toolbar. All right, so let's see what can we do. Just the absolute simplest. By eating there, I didn't ignore you. I didn't know how to respond to dab, clap, 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 clap. rolling on the floor laughing. I saw it, but I didn't know what to say. All right. All right, so see here, we got OpenTunes, totally free. Downloaded it. Took like not even a minute to download. Let's see what simple stuff we can do. Obviously, the simplest thing we can do is the bouncing ball. So let's start with a ball up here. Okay. Pressing Z does not go to the zoom tool. It looks like up and down are the way to go, not left and right. All right, cool. And that is a janky ball. Control Z still does undo. It's got some nice pressure sensitivity. All right. Do I scroll wheel? Yeah, scroll wheel is another way to go in and out. Alrighty then, so if we grab this, how do we make a new frame is the thing, because we can't do a new drawing without getting a new frame in here. Will that go to the next frame? Alright, well that looks like it's not really done. Oh, that's playing. Duh. Stoop. Alright. So how do we add a new frame? New frame, new frame. Aha, have we done it? It looks like there's a thing here. So if I draw just anything else, it looks like we do have that much. So yeah, it looks like we've got 2 frames there of animation. Nice, nice. Hello, Funimation. Welcome. We are trying to see what we can do in the free programs, which, you know, learning a new program is kind of gonna just be the most fun. All right, so what we've got here on this side is your exposure sheet. This is more of like an old school kind of way of, if I could prove you wrong, how would I do it? About Jollibees being scary? I mean, I feel like fear is very subjective, and I do think Jollibee himself is scary. Like, if people can find clowns scary, I think it's totally normal to see that Jollibee is like kind of scary in design. But I guess I would just take a child and then plop him in front of Jollibee, and then if he was like goo goo ga and like ran up to give Jollibee a hug, then I'd say, you know what, Cherry Blossom, you're right. But if the kid immediately started screaming, I'd be like, look at that, Jollibee's scary. All right, cool. So I've gone out of some kind of realm here. I've left the realm of knowing exactly what's going on with this art. All right, holding space is still the hand tool, so that's nice. Alt Z's brought me to that tool. B's brought me to that. B is the brush tool, but I'm not drawing on anything anymore. So what have I done? 1 and 2 aren't doing zoom, which is what they do in Alt Z did not bring me to the zoom tool. That was a lie. And I've deleted something. Okay, how far back can we go? There's no undo options available. What do you know, everybody? I've completely gotten rid of my scene. New vector level, new tunes raster level, new raster level. Alright, so we've got a new level here. We've got a new level. We can name it A. If we say okay, we have a new level. And then if I go back to the brush tool, I can't draw on it, or I'm not in the right space. I've completely lost the camera too. This is wild, actually. The mascots, yeah, no, like you totally understand, right? This is like weird. Okay. Oh, did I just go to like a completely different area? Is that a thing that I'm allowed to do? All right. So we've got this. We're back here, and it looks like that's what this little area is here. So again, go back to the brush tool and see what we can do. Okay, we've got that now. So let's try to do the bouncing ball again. And then next we've got 2. Other thing I really need to find is the onion skin. Compare to snapshot. No, that's not what I need. I need some kind of onion skin so that way I can see the previous frame. This is OpenTunes, and I have not messed with OpenTunes before. Or rather, the first time I did, I pretty much got as far as doing that. And then here we are again. Alright, not defined sub camera. Not alpha channel. Not histogram. Not the real ones? You showed me the real ones. What do we have here? Sub camera preview. Preview. 3D view, camera stand view, safe area. This is a little folder. Frame. 1s, 2s, 3s. 1s. I don't see what this is doing. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Let's... Hang on. Alright, well, we've made something happen. It's not coherent, but we've made something happen. Nope, I need to see this. Okay, so I guess these are just the drawings, and this is like the actual animation that we're seeing. So we made something move. Yeah. Naturally, though, you wouldn't be able to just pick up the program like I'm trying to do right now. You'd go on YouTube and say, hey, I've got OpenTunes or Krita or one of the other ones that we downloaded, Pencil 2D, and then you would like look up animation tutorials for that, and they'd be able to give you like a starting point to see exactly where you're going with the animation. So if I can figure out exactly how I'm supposed to do the thing that I'm doing right now. All right. This here is basically just the timeline that you would see on like normal animation software. Like, not this. Going back to Clip Studio for like 2 seconds. If I open up the, well, not even on Tumu or on Clip Studio. Basically, I'm trying to like word this out in a way that makes sense, I feel like. All right, basically each one of these like cells here would be each frame of the animation that you're doing. And like, you know, you'd have 24 frames a second for a full second of animation. So if you drew an individual drawing for each one of these and then played it back, you would have 1 second of animation after you do 24 separate drawings. So that's basically what this is. This is just like the timeline. This is, to put it at its most basic, the play bar on the bottom of the YouTube video. That's this, but vertical. And this is how they used to like lay it out in the old days. And as you go from left to right, this is the different layering that stuff would go. So like the background would more than likely be here if we were gonna like have it be in anything. Then you'd have like different characters, maybe some props that are in front of them on like these different layers as they go. So the background would likely be here. And then if there was nothing else going on, then like the different characters could have their own layers if it's needed. Or like if a character's sitting behind a table, here'd be the main background, and then here'd be the character, and then the table would go in front of them. So let's see if I can't get a thing. Okay. God, I really wish I knew what I was doing with this. All right. And I accidentally added a new layer. I didn't want to add a new layer. I want to just add a new, like, drawing. And it looks like you can just do that by going in there and drawing. Oh, okay, that's neat. That's neat. So if you just put a new drawing, then it like goes back. Interesting. I wish I could. All right, yeah. So then, can I stretch B all the way down? No. But if I do a new thing here, then whatever I put for B would stay. So if I like drew some mountains, those are mountains with a cloud. Then when we like play our little animation, that stays because that's the background until it changes. So there's that. Hello Kiki, hello Funimation, and hello Cherry Blossom. So yeah, there's that, but I would have to go into a tutorial to see exactly how I'm supposed to like do this in a better way. So we can set this off to the side for now, and then try out one of the other ones. Welcome again, Noxy. All right, so let's see here. Let's see what another one can do. Hello, Mohammed. All right, so let's open up Krita and see what kind of animation tool we have there. And I am being greeted by a little furry character drawing on an iPad that you guys can't see because it's loading on my other screen. I said hi to Cherry twice. I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh. Okay, Krita thinks it's funny. And started off really, really long. All right, so let's do a new file. Let's jump on an animation template. Sure, why not? All right, these up here are peg holes. Again, like with old school animation, you would draw on a pegboard. You could either like flip up, or you could like roll it down. If you depended on how you like wanted this. I don't think it's gonna let me easily just spin the thing around. Yeah, I have to look at this. This looks a little bit more familiar than another one though, but all right, where is my timeline? Can I get a timeline? Can I get a timeline? Go into animation workflow. Here's a timeline down here. Nice. You don't know where, but you want to go somewhere. Around the block is definitely a good idea. What is up with all these having like the same kind of starting brush? Okay, let's see if we can be a little bit more successful on the bouncing ball this time. All right, so let's see here if I can just draw like a simple floor. Okay, holding shift actually makes the brush go bigger and smaller by default, which is not a thing that I think any program I've ever used art-wise has done. All right, so there's that. Then we can make a new layer. What happened to the other layer? All right, okay, turn the eraser on and off, but I'm not on that same layer. Cool. What happened to the background layer that was here? Why isn't it like on top? Oh, okay. I think I see what's happened, but I also don't see what's happened. Where did my background layer go? All right, background layer, gonzo. Out of this world. It's rest in peace. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the background layer. That didn't show up here anymore. And then as I scroll up, there's layout, paper, layout, and then a bunch of different stuff. Keys, drafts. All right, let's try and be simple. All right, so if we got the ball here, how do we make a new frame? Am I not drawing on the right thing? Is it layer 40? Is layer 40 where my animations are happening? And then I go here. Yes. Okay, cool. We've got it. And then what's that? Is that onion skin? That's onion skin. That's onion skin. That doesn't look like it's working. Alright, well, are we gonna at least succeed in making a ball go anywhere? That's a tangent. That looks gross. And then we can make the ball go black. Are we succeeding in making an animation happen? Oh, looks like my play bar got ahead of me. Okay, cool. So there we go. That's pretty simple so far. I wish the onion skinning did anything. Where's my... Oh! My onion skin showed up on the other screen. Okay. Hello? What is this? What is this? Okay. Alright, so then boink, that would like go off, and we just kind of have to imagine where it's going to be. I can't really do this as clean as I want because I don't know how to set up the onion skin. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got boink, and then it's like not really doing well in the hang time because, yeah. But yeah, we have accomplished this small amount of animation, and like my ball changes size so it looks like it's bouncing into the background. It's also going really way too fast. But here's Krita. Here's Krita so far. We came farther with getting this bouncing ball. So we didn't exactly get like super crazy with this, but Shrek has his own style of drawing. Shrek has his own style of drawing. Of course he does. Alright, so again, we'd have to look at more tutorials to like actually see what we could do. But there's that. We have accomplished animation in Krita. And then the other one we had was OpenTunes. Do I want to save it? No, I don't want to save it. OpenTunes. We already tried OpenTunes, and I failed horribly in trying to do something. Pencil 2D and Fire Alpaca are the other ones that we installed. So here comes Pencil 2D. If I can point out why they're scary. We've been here. All right, Pencil 2D is pretty upfront right now, and also blinding. Also blinding. Can we go to preferences and like turn on dark mode? This is the first one that's trying to take our eyes out. General. Window opacity. Well, we don't have any opacity going. Curve smoothing. Okay, well, doesn't look like we've got a dark mode, I think we can see right now. View. Nope. No. All right, so our eyes are just gonna fall out of our head. Go enjoy Shrek the Third. Going blind over here. Everything's pretty chill except for this. All right. What have we got? What have we got down here? We've got a timeline. We've got previous frame. Here's just a whole onion skin like window right here. Nice. Animation. Next frame, previous frame. Add frame is F7. So what if I do this? Then I can just do that and then do this. So I can make that ball just fly across the stage. Where's my play button? There it is. Yay! We made a ball move even faster in Pencil 2D, but we didn't make it bounce. We cheated. What is this? What happened? Oh, I just got rid of the drawings. Okay. All right, so my onion skin has a whole thing here. Show keyframes only. Why are onion skins being so weird on every other program? Like, I want the onion skins to show up. I like, that's kind of important. Oh, and I can even use these keys to go left and right and scrub through the frames. All right, so here's that. And then next it's, what, previous 5 frames. Yeah. And then the 5 frames after that, we've got that. Show my onion skins. Darn it. Oh. Z rotates it? Why would Z rotate it? And why can't I get the onion skin to show up on anything? Yeah, well, there's that. Keys, there's zoom on the timeline, range. Just nothing for onion skins. There's no way onion skins are being this convoluted for no reason. Can I move the keyframe? Kind of, but not really. Well, we'll see, actually. All right, so why isn't the onion skin working? Do I have to turn them on or something? Oh, I had to enable them? I had to enable them first by pushing these things that are buttons. These are also buttons. See, I get the whole, like, why is this one's a button? That looks like a button that I can press. These didn't look like buttons to me. These look like pictures. These look like pictures. I didn't see those as buttons. All right, cool. We've got our onion skins enabled now. So now we can try and make our ball look a little bit more presentable, I guess, to the class. So then we got a ball, and then we can go forward, and then the ball is gonna take a little bit of time to drop down. Before it eventually goes blap on the ground. And then it's got to bounce back up, but not like that. Oh, I didn't make a new frame yet. So I got an F7 for a new frame. And then the ball comes up. And the ball starts getting back into its normal shape. And I'm going to just keep changing the size of this ball because I'm just being really bad at this. All right. And then the ball is going to come back down. And then it's going to come down until it goes blap. And then it's going to get smaller and smaller until it eventually gets no smaller anymore. And it just vanishes because I made it get too small. And then we can press the play button and don't show the onion skins during playback. And then we can watch a ball bounce. We did some successful stuff there. So that's Pencil 2D. It didn't take me long to figure out that much, at least. Wish I would have kept that ball more consistent instead of it like vanishing into the ether. And then we can up the frame rate on the fly. So we can make this biz 24 frames per second. Oh, there it is. Boom. That's this ball bouncing at 24 frames per second. Bleep. All right, so there's our bouncing ball in Pencil 2D. There's our bouncing ball. All right, Pencil 2D. I felt like that was pretty quick, and this is all relatively straightforward. Like, you've got your layers already here. You've got all your tools that you can just touch. I feel like it would still take a minute if you didn't like immediately have background knowledge for something, but I feel like Pencil 2D is probably the best actually for just an outright beginner for everything that we've looked at so far. Let's see here. How do I change the aspect ratio? Because it does look like the aspect ratio has gone straight to 4:3 instead of 16:9, and like nothing is 4:3 anymore. So get a peg bar alignment. We don't even have peg bars showing on this one. Let's see here. There's files, general. Timeline's already here, but that's been pretty solid for us. Here's all the different shortcuts. Learning shortcuts is something you'll just have to do. Hello, Alex Mill. Welcome to the stream. We got tools. Let's see here. I feel like there should be a way to... Alright, if I did a new bitmap layer, no, it just says here's a new bitmap layer. Which, actually, if we did do that, add a new bitmap layer, just call it bitmap layer 2, because why not? We could pull it below the one that we just did. And then, how do you extend a drawing? Alright, well, if I draw like the... Hello? Oh, I don't know what I've done. Wait, what did I do? Hang on. Wait, what did I do? Okay, so if I come here, if I move my playhead here, then I can like draw a really poorly drawn floor, and there's like a power outlet there. And then how do I make that extend? Okay, so if I just come here and then delete this, can I remove these? Right click, remove? Interesting. Alright, well that bounced, and then really interesting, really interesting. There goes that. If I just take this whole tool here and then I delete that. What the heck? Delete isn't doing anything? What about backspace? Okay, backspace worked. This is like a Mac program. That's what's happening. And I'm a PC boy. So what can we do here? Can we like pretend like the ball? Where's the ball end up? Ball ends up off to the side there. So instead of that line, we can pretend like this is a... I don't know. There's that. Yeah, really bad background. Oh my gosh. And then have that get smaller. Have that like come down and in. And then we just put the lights on the ceiling. Put some that. And then how do I get rid of these? How do I get rid of these? Man. Alright, I guess I'll have to go back to shortcuts or something. How do you remove frame? Delete frame? Remove frame. Shift F5. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Hello? That's not working. Oh, I have to do it on the top of the timeline. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. That should just not be the case. All right, let's try this again. There we go. There goes our ball bouncing down the hallway. And that's animation. All right, so pencil 2D. I think that was pretty user friendly. We're gonna say users. No, we're not gonna say that. That's goopy. So OpenTunes has like this kind of a learning curve, right? What do we got here? What do we got here? All right, so there was OpenTunes, there's Pencil, there's Krita, and there's Fire Alpaca. I don't know how I'm supposed to make a difficulty curve. All right, so OpenTunes' difficulty curve is probably like this. That's not bright enough to see. Probably like this. Like it's just gonna be like straight up. And then when you finally do figure it out, you'll be good. But like, look at that. That's like a brick wall of a learning curve. Pencil 2D right now, though. Pencil 2D was kind of like this. I feel like I got Pencil 2D pretty quickly. Krita. Krita's going to be a little bit less forgiving. And then let's see what Fire Alpaca does. Let's see what we got with Fire Alpaca. But again, if you download these yourself, always, there's an anime girl looking at me. Always go online and say, hey, help me find a tutorial for this. Like if you hop on YouTube, there will be a tutorial for it. There will be a tutorial for it. I'm using the latest stable version. Okay. All right, cool. Thanks. So let's see what we can do in Fire Alpaca. I don't know. It said Fire Alpaca, and then it showed me an anime girl instead of, an alpaca that was on fire. All right, can I get a timeline showing? Can we get a timeline? If we can get a timeline, we've got animation software. If we can get a timeline, we've got animation software. All right, so if we file new, there's standard and there's comic. We're gonna go 1920 by 1080 because why not? Resolution, that's fine. All right, cool. So we've got some drawing software. We've got some drawing software right now. Where's my zoom? How do I zoom? How do I zoom? There's a magnifying glass, but that's on the navigator. I need a thing to zoom in and out of this. Hello, Angela. We are. I'm looking at this. Hang on. This little chart here. We were asked once again about animation programs that you can use. So I was trying to look at these animation software that's listed here as stuff that's comparable to Animate. And we were looking at the free ones. So I downloaded Krita, Pencil 2D, Fire Alpaca, and OpenTunes. And we're taking a look at what we can do animation-wise with them. Me coming from using Adobe Animate /Flash and Clip Studio Paint. And so far, the biggest hurdle seems to be actually getting to the point where we can start animating. Right now, I'm wondering why Krita would even be an honorable mention. Also, this one's trying to blind us too. Where's our preferences? Environment setting? Not rasterize, not save as any kind of crazy thing. Image, canvas size, layer. There's a bunch of layers. Filter. Japanese pattern. Snap. Color. Brush. View. Onion skin mode. Alright, there's onion skin. I see onion skin. I see the words onion and skin. Alright, here's our layer. So far, the one thing I think we're missing is a timeline. Oh look, here's a thing that'll let you do some nice hatching lines. Nice, that's nice. That's a nice little hatching guide. And then we've got this grid, as per the normal, that you can merge with hatching. All right, so far as a drawing tool, this is pretty nice. I feel like this is nice and smooth. So if you're gonna do like a simple method, then this probably isn't the worst thing. Whoa, hang on, is that perspective? You just put your own perspective tool on there? And it's just like, wow. Alright, so Fire Alpaca right now is doing some pretty crazy stuff. Alright, well there's that, and it doesn't look like it's gonna let me reposition that right now. So there's that. This. Let go. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. Okay. Okay. That's neat. That's neat. And then what have we got here? This is not doing anything right now. I guess that would just be a normal perspective grid. And then this is some nice circular arrays. All right, well, Fire Alpaca is doing some cool stuff that I need to figure out how to do in Clip Studio. That's really cool. Look at that. Look at that. Just whoop swoop. It's got you already set up for that. Is it only straight line? Right now, what I was messing with was these snap settings up at the top, and you can turn it off and draw like normal, but like these other grids are there. So like if I was here and I like drew a man, so like here's a dude. Look at him. He's so serious. I got too much into that. Okay. Yeah, let's just give him a nose now. And then a mouth. And ear. Okay, and then a neck, because the neck's kind of the important part that I want. Alright, if I like put on this, then I can like start doing like hatching shading without even worrying about the direction that the lines are gonna go, because they're all like locked to that little hatch. But like I was able to draw that freehand, and then here comes the hatch lines. And then you could do them both ways, so you could have cross-hatching if you wanted cross-hatching. And I'm sure there's like a billion other ways to do it, but this is like the first thing that I thought of, and I'm like, oh, neat, look at that. Look at that, here's a dude. Just some simple hatched shading on this man. So that was neat. That's a neat thing. And it's also got this grid that is admittedly a bit less useful when I'm just drawing a dude. But like, you know, here's just like a door that's easily blocked out right now. Boink. 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 There's door. And it's a push door, so there's that. And then the bricks can go along the wall. And there's bricks. And then we've got this one that can like be used for flash lines. So like, you know, if it's like, ah, he saw something. What's happening? Push, boom. And this one's doing the same thing, but it's just the other side, I guess. I don't know what tool I have to grab to move it. And then this thing here lets you draw whatever shape. And then you can draw along the shape using your like pressure sensitivity. So you can like use that to get your shape out. But instead of having to like worry about doing it perfectly with your brush, it's boom, it's there. So that's nice. I really like how Fire Alpaca feels. Fire Alpaca feels really good. Holy cow. How do I animate? What is this? Clear layer, post to Pixiv. There's just a post to Pixiv button. There's a button to post it to Pixiv. That's wild. But we haven't gotten to the thing that we're trying to do. We have not figured out how to animate. And that is the weird part here. Yeah, so I can still draw there. Oh, there we go. We have a new layer. Oh, and there's oh, I see. I think I get it. Okay, that's, where is it? Where is it? The view onion skin mode. I get it now. So what you would do is you'd enable onion skin mode, and then each layer would be its own animation cell. So then, like, if this man needed to like look and like turn his head or something, really sloppily gonna do this because it's not really that important. His neck is just broken right now. It doesn't matter. Then I'd make a new layer and then keep his head going. His ear's gonna tuck behind, his face is gonna come forward with the rest of it. New layer. Yeah, if he was gonna turn his head like this, then with onion skin mode, each layer is its own frame, and then it's up to you to like put that in your own like video editing software. I think that's it. All right, because I don't see a play button anywhere. So this one I feel like is built more for drawing than anything, but it does feel really smooth. But animation I feel like would be kind of weird with this, unless of course I am totally missing like another window or button or something that would make it a reference window. Oh, a reference window. Hello. What's this? So then with this reference window, you could like, I don't know, go into my memes folder, my dumb memes folder. You could find a picture of something that you're referencing. In your memes folder, and not in your memes folder, shut up, I don't have a memes folder. Anyway, there's your reference window now. So you've got this window to reference your artwork on. So you could like sit there and be like, oh yeah, here's Apollo with his hair, and he's gonna pull his goofy face. It's too much. There goes that. This feels really smooth. This is obscene how smooth this feels. This should be like a sin. And his head's also not shaped this way. It's like doing some crazy stuff right now. Yeah. Do I like horror? I don't mind horror. I feel like I do like horror, but like whatchamacallit, what we've gotten so far with these horror game streams, I feel like Doki Doki Literature Club wasn't so much horror as much as it was just kind of like emotional trauma, the experience. So that was rough. Like, that was less a scary game than it was, hey, deal with your friends and their emotional problems that may or may not drive them to suicide. And it's like, oh, cool. That's something I don't know. And then SCP isn't being very scary anymore. Like, SCP's more of a frustration. And when I was like getting antsy there after I successfully escaped SCP-106's pocket dimension, it wasn't because I was like so much scared of the new SCP that was there. I was scared that I was going to lose all the progress that I'd spent the past 3 streams trying to get, and then I did lose that progress, and that wasn't fun. All right, so Krita feels really good to draw in. Feels really good. Feels really good. I like it. Krita is sitting with how good it feels to draw in. This is like an actual crime. I believed that only Clip Studio could be this smooth. I have heard of creepypastas. I have. Creepypastas, the internet ghost story around the campfire. I think I've seen a couple creepypastas that have been neat. I'm just doodling now in Krita because it just feels good. All right, Krita though, I don't see the animation software right off the bat. There's an undo and a redo button. Yeah, I'm not seeing the animation off the bat. The animation looks like it is, you draw these and then you'd have to upload these to something else. Clipping? What do you mean clipping? Oh, that'd be a clipping mask. Got it. Yeah, so that's how Krita's animation would work. You do the animation here by using the onion skin view mode, but you'd have to export each layer as its own thing. Which, will it let us do that? Can we file export layers onion skin mode? Yeah, so if we export those layers in onion skin mode, then that would probably take us let me hang on, let me move this to my other screen before like something stupid pops up or something. They did a Gumball creepypasta game? Like, what's the creepypasta or something? It can just go. Oh gosh, where's my pictures folder? New. There's a new scary jump scare game. It was crazy scary. New folder. What's this one? Fire Alpaca. Fire Alpaca. I think I said Krita like 7 times. Transparent the background? No. Yes. Oh, hang on a second. I think we're in some interesting territory here, boys. Hang on. Give me like 3 seconds. I was exactly right. Yo. Okay, so Fire Alpaca has their own like website for for making a animated GIF. Wow. Yeah, so here it is. Here it is. I saved the images and then downloaded them onto the Fire Alpaca website, and then bim bam boom. It made the animated GIF using those images. It exported them into their own image sequence. So if you were ever going to do that yourself with it, then when you save, you can export, and then boom, they export as each individual layer. So that's how you would animate with Fire Alpaca. It feels really good to draw in. That feels really good. It's basically it, but you could recommend, because you're a big fan of them and horror, and you would only recommend me good horror story narrations. All right. I mean, I would hope so, because like if the only horror to the game is like boo, then I feel like it would lose its luster pretty fast, like SCP containment breaches for me. Because it going boo usually means game over, instead of it being like boo and then I have to keep going through, and then it's like which, you know, would still be bad, because jump scares aren't like the best horror. It's like the easiest thing to do. But like, at the very least, if the boo wasn't a game over, then the boo would at least put you on edge for what was to come for at least a little bit. But, you know, SCP containment breach is just boo, and then you're dead. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Do I do collabs? Currently, I want to get my Crush Part 2 out, so that way I don't feel like useless garbage. And then maybe I'll be open to collabs. But like lately, I'd only been doing collaborations with my friends. And by lately, I mean the last time I did one was I lent my voice to a project to Ferntastic for a Power Rangers thing. And then before that, it was probably not even so much a collab as much as like being hired for something else YT's video. All right, so we're not going to save that. So that was those. Fire Alpaca. Fire Alpaca. Where would I put Fire Alpaca on like this weird difficulty curve that I've like made up out of nowhere? I feel like Fire Alpaca is somehow lower at the start than Pencil 2D, but then it like climbs on up there. But then it like stops about there. So out of these 4 free ones, if I was gonna recommend one just immediately off the bat, if I was going to recommend any of these programs off the bat, after having used them on stream today just to try and do the most simple thing, I would say probably go for where is it? Pencil 2D first. Like Pencil 2D, I think, has taken my first place at just being like really simple and just like super easy to like get started with and like make something. So like that would at least get you started on animating at all. 2 would be Fire Alpaca, because it just feels really, 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 really good to draw in. But you can't do your animations in Fire Alpaca alone. You would need like other software to composite it together. But like if you're going to do something like on the simpler end, like early Odd Ones Out, then I think this is absolutely it if you like don't already have free Psy, which isn't actually free. Next comes Krita, just because there's only 3. because it was like kind of a challenge to get started with, and there's still like a lot going on there. And then OpenTunes is going to take a hard 4th place because OpenTunes is just an entirely different beast from everything I've ever touched. But like it does look like it's extremely useful. And then for my thing, Clip Studio EX, or just Clip Studio if you get it, we can do a quick thing with that. So we can file new, we can do an animation, we can have this resolution be whatever the heck it wants to be. Testing, I think, I don't know. And then I need to show the timeline. There it is. Alrighty then. But I already know how this one works. So this one would basically be cheating. Oh, excuse me. Day 3381, creepypasta narration, Mr. Creeps. Where do you contact me if I ever accept your collab? On Twitter would probably be best. Like if you follow me on Twitter, and I like follow back, then that'd be like the spot. Or at the very least, you could @ me on Twitter, and then I could look at your stuff, and we'd be like, yeah, sure, let's go. Have I tried Flip-a-Clip? I have not tried Flip-a-Clip, but you know, we're trying the stuff. If I can just download Flip-a-Clip right now, we'll do it. Flip-a-Clip. It's on the App Store. I can't show you stuff on the App Store. Thank you for the subscription, Hunter M, wherever you may be. Aw, I can't do Flip-a-Clip on the computer. Darn it. I have not tried Flip-a-Clip. I think some people are. But no, I haven't. Who's Hunter? I don't know. Did it not show up on the stream? Are my alerts like broken on stream, or did it just not show up yet? I mean, Hunter could be not here. Like, this is what's actively happening, but this isn't like the only thing that my channel has. It is now, though, I guess, question mark. All right, so basically with Clip Studio, it's really cool because, you know, you get to at Clip Studios, because it's really super straightforward, I feel like, anyway. So like, you know, here's my drawing of that up in the air, and then to make a new drawing, I like come in here and then I just do a new animation cell, and then a new layer shows up over here, and then I can turn on my onion skin, because that's actually, where is my onion skin? It's like right nearby. There it is. There's my onion skin. So boom, I got my onion skin. I got my new cell there. And then I just make a new animation cell. And then we draw our bouncing ball. And I really need to like spend more time trying to make the ball make more sense with its arc and everything. And then that goes black. And then a new animation cell would have the ball coming off of it, bounce, new animation cell going out. But again, this one's cheating because I like already know this program, and this one also isn't free. So and if you were using the free version, then I think that would be it. Like your animation would have stopped after that ball hit its peak, because you're only allowed so many frames, I think, of unique drawings on the free version of this. And then black, but not as big a one. Oh, hang on. That was too close. There we go. Put that there. Put that here. Put that. There we go. Thank you. No. Stop. Come back here. There we go. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. You're gonna create one, Noxy? Cool. Okay, here we go for the creepypasta narration. It's gonna be really long and really good and underrated for creepypastas and creepypasta channels narrators. Okay, there you go. Hello, Sticky Art channel. You're a more traditional artist getting into animation. Used to make paper puppets on here, and that's how many people know you. Alright, Sticky Art. Alright, hang on. Let me look at Sticky Art channel. Sticky Art. Is it just Sticky Art channel? Yep, there's Sticky Art channel. Sticky Art's got a whole bunch of paper puppets. Wow. All right. I'm gonna have to check some of this out. Boink. Thanks for dropping in on my stream, Sticky Art. Mr. Creeps narrated what you saw on your neighbor's security camera creepypasta. Never leave your child alone in front of a mirror creepypasta. Made a new friend today creepypasta. The Fall of the Arrows creepypasta. Follow you and be your best friend. Stars of into the distance with hands into the sky. Draw Lazari? I don't know who Lazari is. And I also need to bring this little playhead. This is one thing that I think is weird about Clip Studio's animation. Like for a lot of other software that you can do animation in, I feel like it's really easy to just make your animations however long you want them, and it's just kind of like boom, there it goes, especially if you're doing it on the fly. But Clip Studio kind of wants you to know how long your animation's going to be almost before you actually start doing it, which is fine because I will, because that's just how the process is supposed to be anyway. But yeah, so there's a bouncing ball that could honestly be done better, but like just showing off how I know a little tiny bit about the program that I use. Yeah, so there's Clip Studio. I'd put that up pretty high, I think. And then I also like this because like as you can see, all the different animation cells are each their own like drawing like layers here. And if I wanted to put a background on this like I did the other ones, then I could just come over here. Hang on. I think I can just come over here. It's been a hot minute since I've like done this one. I think I can just come here, make a new thing, and then the layer will just be there. And then say we've got like grass, because you know balls bounce very well on long tall grass. That's just great with clouds in the sky. Yeah, so now I've got a background on it, and that was like really simple to like throw in there. So boom, we got a background immediately. And then on top of that, these like little cells here are correspondent to these over here, but say like you need more detail than just this circle line. You can like make that, pop that into a layer there, and then like that drawing is still here as this 13, but now this whole folder is 13. So like if I need another thing on there, like suddenly we want to give the ball purple antennas and make it a bug snack, I don't know, like all that information is still under that layer for 13. So I could like add that stuff. So that's one thing that I do really like very much about Clip Studio. Like in Flash, I feel like there's still so much going on that makes it like a little bit challenging. But with this, each of these is just the way it is. And also, like this order doesn't matter over here on the layer. Like if I come over here, then I can change 7 to any one of the drawings that I want. So 7 could be 13 now. And it will like just take the straight up drawing from over there. But this is really traditional. So like, since drawing 13 was drawn with the little ball all the way over here, you know, the drawing will still be over that way. So it's not like the same thing as like a drawing swap kind of thing that you could do with like Flash, but nice. Am I gonna follow you so it can become a creepypasta? Yeah, I can follow you. Shadow Reader narrated, "Are you as hungry as I am?" creepypasta. It's not the best, but there's one truly scary part in the creepypasta, and it was his first creepypasta he wrote and narrated. Is everybody up on creepypasta right now? Oh, Jay left. Oh man, see you, Jay. Thanks for popping in the stream. You'll tell me a story on how you become a creepypasta. Have you ever heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. Yeah, sure, I can hop on the Twitter real quick. And then, where is it? I don't even see it anymore. Oh, there we go. There it is. Boink. You're just a big fan of horror and creepypastas. All right, so that's my my stuff. That's pretty much going through everything for animation. So if we jump back to this, oh, not this. If we jump back to this, then we've got, yeah, Clip Studio EX as the best one, the best, perfect, no flaws, nothing wrong with Clip Studio. Clip Studio is the best program, perfect. Yeah, that's number 0, by the way. I know it looks like a button, or maybe like an apple that I took a bite out of. I guess I'll just put the line through the 0. I don't know. There we go. It's number 0. Get Clip Studio. Clip Studio's the best. Not sponsored. I recommend it very much. If you're super familiar with Photoshop, sticking with that might be preferable, but I like how Clip Studio feels. And today I also learned that Fire Alpaca feels really good. So if you're looking for like some software to draw in, Fire Alpaca feels really good. All right, let's get back to the main focus of what I was actually doing today, though. And that's going to be getting back to this background that I'm actually doing a really goober job on, if I'm going to be honest. You've been using Photoshop for 12 years. Yeah, Photoshop is locked in your brain. Clip Studio will be really challenging to start getting into. I have a friend that I like basically waxed forever about how beautiful and perfect Clip Studio is, and she uses it not at all. I kind of feel bad that she bought it. I like it very much, and I think it's really cool, but like she's used to Photoshop, and it was just hard. So I think she said she was gonna try and like use it again when she like goes to animate, but I don't know if it'll just turn out the same way or not. because Photoshop has its own animation tools that she could use. But you learn quick. If you learn quick, I think you can pretty much change a fair amount of Clip Studio to be like Photoshop. Because, like, it's pretty similar, I think, just, like, right off the bat. But, like, it's also, I think, as, like, customizable. Like, it didn't take me anything to lay it out to look like Photoshop to feel comfortable. I think what I have is still probably pretty close to Photoshop as compared to what the default settings would just be. All right. So here goes that. And there's a door that's looking like it's falling in the ground because of how I've chosen to do this. This is interesting. And this is going to be a glass box, and there's a table. How you became a creepypasta. Not so long ago, little Tyler was adopted, and as you grow up, the Matthew came into the picture. And Matthew married your aunt, who's beautiful. Your actual aunt, the one you never met because you were adopted. Okay. You can't make one on. It'll be a shipping creepypasta, a romantic ship about me. I guess I can't stop that, but I think that would be very strange. Like, I'm pretty sure people have done like not creepypasta, like weird shipping fan fictions between like Maz and James, but like that's strange. Using Twitter for connections is an incredible and amazing thing. I literally wouldn't have any kind of a following if I didn't immediately hop on Twitter when I like started making my stuff. Because again, like the first time anybody knew I existed in like the Storytime animation community that like started helping me get anywhere was when I basically drew a big piece of fan art that had Laddie in it, and also I think James and Jaden and Domix. I think Sugar was in there too. And then it was also funny because Maz saw it, and Maz actually like responded and was like, "Oh, I'm not in there, Carl. I see how it is," and that was like adorable. But yeah, if you're gonna do like YouTube stuff early on, it's like really just immensely powerfully helpful to have some kind of spotlight with people that are bigger than you, because they'll see you and then they'll say, "Hey, that's pretty neat," and then they'll tell people about you, and then people will say, "Hey, this person I like thinks they're neat. Maybe I'll go check them out." Unless you're just pure raw talent, and even then it'll be like darn near impossible to get seen without somebody already like recommending you. So yeah, do that. But also don't like do that to the extent of, ah, man, this person's bigger than me. Hey, shout me out or something. Like, don't expect it to be like, God, how do I say this in a way that doesn't like feel weird? Like, don't go out and like draw fan art of somebody in the hopes that they will like see you and be like, hey, check it out, and then you'll suddenly blow up for no reason, because that's not how it goes. But like, you know, people like getting fan art, and if you draw fan art of someone, then they'll be like, oh, this is neat, and then they'll probably share the fan art that was drawn because, you know, they were there too, and they know how cool it feels to have your artwork shared around. All right, so we're on about That's what makes it funny. That's what makes it weird. After they got married, started to lie to your grandma, who's still alive. Don't ask about it. They say hi and didn't even see him. After that, things gone too far. The kids beat the poor friend Medicia, and you were heartbroken and started to hate them too. Okay. I feel that way, and it makes you feel like you're warm and welcomed. It's really great. The Shadow Reader narrates the lost episode creepypastas, both good and bad mostly, but he reviews them and writes and narrates his own good lost episode creepypastas that aren't cliche like hyper-realistic blood. Hyper-realistic blood is like, I don't know. I don't like look for fan fiction about me. I'm just trying to live my life, I guess. I don't know. I've gotten fan art, of course. Like you've seen that in like the outros to my videos that like have that, and that'll continue once this picks up. So if you draw fan art before I finish Class Crush Part 2, then your video will be in that, or your fan art will be there, because that's the Storytime Animator's way. But no, I don't go like looking for animated Carl fan art, mostly because it's probably weird, or not fan art, fan fiction, mostly because it's probably weird. But also, I think I'm probably still just small enough where people aren't writing fan fiction about me. So I'll take that as a blessing. Ugh, okay. And then I never woke up again. Oh man, that's not funny. Funimation. That wasn't a happy ending. All right. Boink. And this is, yeah, I think I should just put more posters on this wall here. Because why not? Posters on all the walls. Posters on every wall. Posters just everywhere. Actually, no, I don't want to really put... Actually, I'll still put posters on the wall, but these will just actually be blank posters, so that way I don't think I don't want them to take away from the emotion of the scene. And because my backgrounds are still as simplistic as they are, I feel like if I put anything on this poster, instead of it being like, wow, look at them looking at each other, it would just be like, wow, look at that poster on the wall. What? Taco Tuesday. What a crazy poster to put during this moment. We're not going to put any posters of any Jollibees on any wall anywhere. because oh man, now Slenderman's even involved in that? That's crazy. Alright, I think that's probably that for this one. And then this will be interesting. Oh yeah, this is another bulletin board that's got all these papers on it. Where's my rectangle? Oh wait, hang on. I don't know how to put the textured brush on the rectangle tool, so I'll just have to do this. Okay. Shadow narrator narrated The Amazing World of Gumball, The Feast of the Lost Episode Creepypasta, written and narrated by the Shadow Reader, SpongeBob SquarePants, and the Nasty Patty alternate episode. Nasty Patty alternate episode. Okay. The show Gumball. We got 2 hardcore creepypasta fans in the chat today. Alrighty then. So there we go. There's a background. I think it's probably way too messy to just be a thing. Yeah, I think this will be. This is gonna be a weird one. Okay. Jolly and his friends are gonna eat me. Jolly and his friends will approach me with their mouths for the sole purpose of consuming my flesh. And nothing else. The end. Alright, cool. So let me go, not that one. Don't save, but thank you. That one is actually not the worst thing in the world, I think, but I still hate it. They love me. Yeah, they love how I taste. I need to open up. You're comfortable using Instagram instead of Twitter, so you followed me on Instagram? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I need to make better use of my Instagram, because currently I feel like I don't. Yeah, here's this. That just looks like it's a background uphill. It's an uphill background is what this is. Alright, cool. Need to actually give this a new name. Or a proper name. Oh yeah, that's right. It's right here. No, they want to eat me. And you can't convince me otherwise. I know you're trying to feed me to them. Stop trying to feed me to your Jollibee's overlords as a human sacrifice. They're not getting my blood. Not today. No sir. Not me. Not my blood. No, they're not. Haha, not my blood. Not my blood. They're not taking my blood. Cherry Blossom, they're not getting my blood. I don't care how hard you try, they're not getting my blood. But nice try. Think you're clever, but they ain't getting my blood. And you have tried. Up and found out that your teachers are cannibals. Creepypasta is bad, boring, and lame. Not scary version, and a worse version of the feast creepypasta. Well, that's just how it goes, isn't it? You know, someone does something cool, and then someone else has to mimic it, but poorly. All right. So there goes that. That's probably fine. That's not fine. I keep going to the wrong background. Okay. And I still have my perspective tools on, so I couldn't actually color that in right. Alright, cool. So here goes that. That's fine. Fines and dines. And I really just messed up the color entirely on this. I need to hop on the Google right now. Where is it? Layer. Convert layer. Yeah, those are like, that's just the same color, which is pretty bad. But where's the adjustment layer? That's what I was looking for. I was looking for adjustment layer. See if sticky art's still here. I still have like some Photoshop stuff stuck in my brain that I don't know how to find here. And it's called a correction layer. It's called a correction layer. And how do I get a correction layer? New correction layer for shoot hue, and then I just put this above everything, and then if I drop the saturation to 0, then there we go, grayscale, yay. And look at that, that's just awful. Like this is the same color as the wall back here, and it's just garbage. I should have chosen better colors for this. What do I mean I should have? I still can. I'm not being held down by anybody, just myself. That's not even marginally better. Whoa, okay. Oh, sticky art's back. Oh shoot, how many comments did I miss when I was like Googling that? Yeah, they want to eat me. It wasn't copied. One was inspired by the other, but the original was the worst. Was worse. The school one could. Oh, your phone died? Yeah, that's how life goes. And then you're gonna start animating now. It was a week, so you're welcome, Noxy. I'm glad that you could have gotten anything from this. Get the number so I can date the Jollibees people? No. I think the best creepypastas that I'd seen are the ones that like take inspiration from like actual things that happen, like the Russian sleep experiment? Question mark. Is that real or am I stupid? I'm probably stupid. The Google says no, it's fake. Okay. But like you can see like real things on down the rabbit hole, and like some of that stuff is just like, oh, neat. And things that are like based on things like that, it's like, okay, yeah, that's pretty crazy. This one's going to be metal for some reason. And because I've learned nothing, that's actually different enough. But also, it doesn't matter. What is this? Red for oh, look, you can color the layers. Look, friend, you can color the layers. I don't think you can though. I think that's me being a goober. Because if I go here and I change that to orange, I think that changes all the lines to orange, doesn't it? No, that's not on the thing. But there we go. It doesn't. Oh, look. So you can do different like layer colors to find stuff. So that's nice. That's nice. I learned a thing. All right, so if I turn that on, and then the table's got to be like a light brownish color, but like not as brown. That's not even brown. Yeah, there we go. And then let's do this. Oh, cool. That's a different thing. Nice. And we can make the top a little bit darker. Boink. Look at that. That looks like poop. And that's where I fall apart. I just am really bad. All right. Well, we have reached 6 o'clock, which is when I cut off my streams for the day. So I would like to thank everybody for coming on out today. It was good fun. We like messed around with some of the free programs, and that was nice to experiment. So now if anybody asks me about those, I have kind of an answer instead of just, oh yeah, just get the free stuff, teehee, as I sit back here on my Clip Studio Paint. But yeah, so that was nice. And I hope that everybody has a good one. We're going to be streaming again, working on backgrounds, or at least doing some kind of art-related thing Saturday, as usual, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then we're going to be streaming again Sunday, noon to 2. We're going to try SCP Containment Breach again, but that'll probably just be another 2 hours of running down the same hallway over and over again. I'll be there forever. I'll be there for literally ever. And then, can you recommend me more next time? Yeah, you can recommend constantly. And then we'll be streaming again 4 to 6 next Sunday to do more backgrounds again. Or we'll start animating if I actually sit down and work on stuff during the week. But until then, I will see you guys, and I hope you all have a good weekend, and thanks for coming in. Bye-bye.